Hey guys, quick update in the Monster Island room, okay? So this section right here is actually known as the basement hideout. It's finally ready, guys, okay? So this space will be the place where I put some of my duplicates right here, as well as some of the packages in the original boxes, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys like a clearer look at this space later on at the end of the video. Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to Level 2 Jurassic World Midland. So today I'll be showing you guys 40 different young dinosaurs as well as their adult versions, okay? So let's begin the video by picking up all the different young dinosaurs first, followed by the adult version. So let's do this. Hey guys, so yes, we have compiled 40 different adult dinosaurs. Right here are all the different carnivores, and over here we have the different herbivorous dinosaurs. All the different hatchlings and the juvenile dinosaurs are inside this box, as well as this medium-sized egg, okay? In this video, we will also be doing two additional things. I'm gonna be opening two of these bootleg dinosaur figurines, as well as two of these captive eggs. So it's gonna be really exciting. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, are you ready? So let's begin our video by taking a look at one of the hatchlings from this mystery box, okay? So let's open this mystery box. Just gonna put my hands into the box without looking, and let's see which juvenile dinosaur we managed to pick up, okay? So let's go with this one right here. Wow, what is this? So this is basically a young T-Rex, also known as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think this is actually from the Legacy collection. It is basically a tribute to the Jurassic Park, young dinosaur which was injured. So this is basically a young T-Rex, as you guys can see, and I've actually brought the adult version, a green T-Rex. Just hold on a second. Alright, check this out. So instead of the Legacy Collection green T-Rex, which is right over there, I have brought this instead because the one that we have, it has a broken leg. Okay, so I've actually brought a replacement, and it's a vintage Jurassic Park hand puppet. It's quite an old figure. It's actually from 1996, as you guys can see from here. This figure is quite dirty, so I definitely need to clean this up later on, okay? So green T-Rex that goes along with the green baby Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay? So now let's move on to the next figure. Alright guys, so I've placed the green T-Rex and its mother right here. So what we are going to do next is to have a look at some of these bootleg figures, okay? So this pack right here, I think it actually has a new species. So let's cut this bag open. I'm not too sure exactly what dinosaur this is, so I definitely need the help of you guys, okay? So let's assemble this together, okay? So it seems to be a Corythosaurus. Let's pop in the head. So this is a bootleg figure. Oops, we have actually attached it the wrong way. Oh my goodness, it's really funny. Okay, so yeah, bootleg figures basically means they are not original Lego figurines, okay? So they are basically like, imitation. But I thought, it looks kind of cool because it actually looks like a hybrid dinosaur. So which is why I've got it. And of course, I need the help of you guys to sort of like identify what dinosaur this is, guys. Is this a Corythosaurus? The head definitely looks like a Corythosaurus, but the neurospine bones actually looks a little bit like a Stegosaurus. So there's actually like a little plastic thingy right here. So I suppose this is... Wow. It actually has roaring sounds, but... Wait a minute. These are the very basic roars that you can actually find from a lot of Godzilla figures out there. Yeah, it sounds like a Godzilla roar. So please help me. Oh my goodness. It is starting to get a little bit annoying, I would say. Okay, so I need the help of you guys to... Okay. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Can you please stop it? Yes, it has finally stopped. Alright, so this is basically a dinosaur which I need you guys to help me identify. What is this? Let me know down below. Next item, let's open one of these eggs right now. Let's see what we've got this time. Okay, it is a Spinosaurus Mega Mayhem. So this was basically from Jurassic Park 3. Okay, so this is basically the Spinosaurus figure. Let's pop this right in. Okay, beautifully done right here. So you can see the killer rating is actually very high, as well as the intelligence, which is awesome. Okay, next up, let's have a look at this mystery box again. Let's have a look at what's hidden inside. So let me just go in and just take one out. Probably this one right here. What is this? We have a Pteranodon right here. Of course, I have the adult version as well. Alright guys, so this is basically the adult version. Unfortunately, the sounds is not working, so we have to make do with just, you know, this figure right here. But you guys can see they are clearly identical. So that's a beautiful Pteranodon, which is known as the Toothless Wing. Let's move on to the next figure. Let's go in. Okay, maybe not. This time, let's have a look at this medium-sized egg right here, which I have prepared and compiled a couple of minifigures. So let's go in and just choose one figure randomly. So let's have a look at this. Okay, so what do we have right here? We have a Corythosaurus right here. Of course, we have the adult version as well. Do you guys know what does Corythosaurus mean? Let me know down below. Okay, so it basically means the helmet lizard. Because of this crest right here, it makes it look like it's wearing a helmet. So beautiful dark built dinosaur. Let's move on to the next figure. Next, let's have a look at another bootleg Lego dinosaur. So I've actually got all of them, you know, from an online store. So let's have a look at what's inside. So it's basically a new color variant of the Lego T-Rex, which I think looks pretty cool. Of course, it is not, you know, as high quality as the usual Lego figures that you can find, but I think this color scheme, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty refreshing, I would say. Right now the tail is on the floor. Let me just bend down and take it. Okay, just pop it back in, and here goes the little arm. So you have to find the right spot to insert the little arm. Yep, there you go. We have a light blue Tyrannosaurus Rex. So do you guys know that there will be a new series of Lego figurines coming up, which I'm super excited. Yeah, can't wait to have a look at them. Okay, next up, let's have a look at another baby dinosaur. Let's go with this one. We have to go fast because we have 30 different ones to cover. So what do we have right here? So this is actually a Spinosaurus, a baby Spinosaurus. Of course, we have the adult version sitting right there, and that is the extreme chomping Spinosaurus. You know, this figure of mine, it has an issue. This button right here is not able to press. It's pretty hard to press. You have to use a lot of force, but it still doesn't go. But of course, you can still move the jaw right here, and the button will just go down. Yeah, it doesn't really work very well, but what about you guys? Is your figure having the same issue? Let me know down below. Okay, next up, let's have a look at another hatchling from this little egg. So what do we have right here? Okay, this is not exactly a baby dinosaur. It is basically a mini Amargasaurus, but let's just take this as a baby one. And of course, we have the adult one to go along as well. And this is the Dual Attack Amargasaurus, which I think you guys have not seen it for quite some time. It is basically a sauropod, a long neck sauropod, and it is actually armored because it is filled with neurospine bones that can also act as a protective, you know, defensive weapon against other predators. Okay, next up, let's have a look at the other captive egg right here. I've actually cut a little slit right here. Let's see what we can get from this egg. Okay, let's try this. Yep, it is another similar one, which is a Stegosaurus. So let's just pop in the tail. I think we also have brought a juvenile Stegosaurus today. And let's have a look at this. Stegosaurus Stampede. Do you guys remember this scene from the not the Lost World, I think it was, yes, it was from the Lost World, the second Jurassic Park movie, you know, where there were like 2 Stegosaurus in the opening scene, which was very, very awesome. Not exactly the opening scene, but at the beginning of the scene. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. An adult and a baby Stegosaurus. Okay guys, next up, let's go in and choose another baby dinosaur. Let's see. I'm just gonna go, you know, to this corner right here. Let's see what we've got this time. Oh, a very, very cute little Carnotaurus, baby Carnotaurus. Of course, I've brought a our latest Carnotaurus figure to show you guys. This is basically the Epic Attack Carnotaurus, which I think you guys have seen it before. Let's just press the buttons really quickly. Yep. So this is basically the Carnotaurus and its baby, and of course Carnotaurus is known as the meat-eating bull. Let's have a look at, you know, one from this egg. Let's pick one out. So what do we have right here? An iguanodon, okay? A baby iguanodon. I know it is not a baby iguanodon. I know it is just a mini dinosaur, but let's just pretend it is a baby dinosaur, and this is basically its mother. So iguanodon, which is known as the iguana's tooth, and this is a raw striker iguanodon. This figure actually came along with a Scorpio Venator, in case that you guys do not know. Okay, let's have a look at another figure from the mystery box. Let's see. What do we have right now? Pyroraptor. Of course, I know that this is not exactly a baby, but it definitely looks, you know, quite cute and adorable, so it can pass on as a baby dinosaur. So let me show you guys the adult version. Right guys, so you can see this is a fully grown adult Pyroraptor. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from the Ferocious pack. I mean, it is a Ferocious pack kind of playability. Alright, Pyroraptor is basically known as the fire teeth. So now let's take a look at the next one. Okay, next one, I'm gonna pick one from this, the very first one that I've touched. It is a Dimetrodon. Of course, this is not a baby again, but I have brought the adult version. This is the one, the extreme damage Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon, if I'm not wrong, is known as 2 measures of teeth. Or was it 2-form tooth? 2-form tooth should be the Dimorphodon. Yep, if I'm not wrong. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Okay, next up, let's have a look at this. We have a baby Brachiosaurus. This is actually the firecracker. I've actually brought the green version instead of the brown version because I want it to be more... I mean, we should have like a mix of different colors instead of just following the adult one. So right at the back, you can see we have brought the very first Legacy Collection Brachiosaurus, also known as the Super Colossal Brachiosaurus, okay? So Brachiosaurus, news update, okay? There will be a new Hammond Collection Brachiosaurus coming out really soon. I was in fact the first person to find out, and I posted it on Instagram, and it went crazy, guys. Okay, next up, let's have a look at another one. Let me just go into the mystery box and pick one. What is this? Nasutoceratops, beautiful one. This is actually a juvenile Nasutoceratops, which was found in Jurassic World Dominion. I have brought the adult version. Let's have a look. This is the adult version from the Battle at Big Rock movie, okay? It is basically using the same mechanism as the dual attack. So one button actually moves the head upwards, the other one moves the tail. There's a bit of slight dirt right here. I'll definitely need to clean this one up. So this is actually known as the Nasuto horn face, if I'm not wrong, or was it? I don't think so. I need your help, guys. What does the name mean for Nasutoceratops? Let me know down below. Okay, next up, mystery egg time. Let's have a look at what's inside. Plenty of different figures. Let's have a look at this one right here. So do you guys remember where this baby Velociraptor is actually from? This is actually together with Dr. Alan Grant, and it is actually from the 93 Classic Pack. So we have a baby green Velociraptor. Let me just quickly grab hold of the adult version to show you guys, okay? So I've actually brought this one. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from, you know, the set that came along with Dr. Ian Malcolm. It's quite a nice one. I don't think this is Charlie. This is actually quite a new figure because it has the drawer code right here. And if I remember correctly, it's basically the one together with Dr. Ian Malcolm. Yeah, that's right. Let's move on to the next figure. Into the mystery box, let me grab hold of this one right here. Oh, nice. I've been waiting for you. The baby Stegosaurus from the Dr. Sarah Harding and Stegosaurus set. So you guys could remember Stegosaurus Stampede. So this was actually because of the baby back Stegosaurus. So I brought the mother right here. This is actually its mother, the actual mother of the baby Stegosaurus from Jurassic World movie, The Lost World. So it's a really beautiful one, as you guys can see. Really beautiful. Or was it from Jurassic Park 3? I can't remember. Probably from Jurassic Park 3. So yep, the adult Stegosaurus and its baby, and they are both known as the roof lizard. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next, let's have a look at what's inside one of these mystery eggs. I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick one figure randomly. How about this one? Oh, whoops. It's a Compsognathus. Let's just pretend this is a baby Compy, and of course I have brought the adult version, which is it is in fact smaller in size, okay? I beg your pardon. So yeah, Compsognathus right here. I can't remember what the name actually means, so I need the help of you guys. Let me know down below. Let's move on to the next one. Into the mystery box. Let's have a look at what we have picked. A Ceratosaurus, guys. This is a wild pop-up. Let's try to make it pop, and there you go, Ceratosaurus. I'm just gonna place this one right here. Of course, we have the adult version. I've actually brought one of this. So, oh, this is actually not the latest one. This one, I think it is part of the Compsognathus set that came along with the Darius figure, if I'm not wrong. It doesn't have any sounds. So Ceratosaurus is basically known as the horned lizard. Next, we have a prehistoric reptile by the name of Sarcosuchus. This figure looks really nice. I've actually brought the adult version as well, but I think it is actually right on the table. I saw it on the table. Yes, it's right here, guys. It's hidden well behind. So let's have a look at the adult one. This one is actually one of my favorite figures. The colors is just amazing. You are able to twist the tail, press this button to move the jaw, and this is actually known as one of the massive biter figure. Okay, one from the mystery egg. Let's have a look at what's inside. I'm closing my eyes to pick one from the bottom. Let's see. Giganotosaurus. This color scheme is really nice, but unfortunately we don't have the same color scheme, so we've brought the only Giganotosaurus that we have, and this is actually from the Compsognathus. It is a raw attack Stegosaurus. Giganotosaurus, I beg your pardon, from Compsognathus. And Giganotosaurus, they're closely related to Stegosaurus, and they are actually known as the pointed lizard, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so that's for the Giganotosaurus. Let's move on. Okay, let's choose another one from the mystery box, the one that is closer to me. It is a Dimorphodon, guys. So this is our Snap Squad attitude to be exact, and of course I have brought the adult version, which is on the floor stretching out to get it. And this is actually one of the earlier Dimorphodons. As you guys can see, the code is right here. So beautiful pair. Dimorphodon is basically known as a two-form tooth. Okay, next one from the mystery egg. Closing my eyes to pick one from the bottom. Spinosaurus. Okay, Spinosaurus is known as the Chinese horned face, and I've actually brought the one which is very similar to the baby version. Of course, this is not a baby version; it's just a miniature. So this is our what is this known as? Let me see. This is a sound strike. Okay, seems like the sound is not working, but it's okay. I have spare batteries, so right now let's just change the batteries. Okay guys, I've just changed new batteries and hopefully it works. So let me just screw this back on. Not too tight. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look. Yep, working fine right now, which is awesome. So this is basically the Soundstrike Spinosaurus, which is known as the Chinese horn face. So beautiful copper right here. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, this time let's choose one from the mystery box. I've picked one out. And what do we have? A Triceratops, which is known as the scythed lizard. Of course, I have brought the one and only Triceratops figure. Do you guys think it will be nice to get a a repainted Triceratops, a new color variant? That would be nice. I intend to paint this Triceratops really soon, but I still have yet to complete the Mosasaurus. I'll try to complete the Mosasaurus by this week because I've been really busy, so hopefully we are able to do that. Okay, next let me just go in and reach for the one which is at the bottom. So this one, what do we have? We have two figures stuck to each other. Concavenator, guys, the hunchback hunter from Quankar. Okay, Concavenator. And of course, I have brought the one and only adult version that looks exactly the same. I really love this color scheme. I love the splash of red and of course the purple highlights on his body. The fine detailing of this figure is just amazing. This is quite an old figure as compared to many of the figures that you have seen. It is a dual attack Concavenator, which is very nice. I like it without the sounds. What do you guys prefer? With or without sounds? Let me know down below. Okay, let's go in and have a look at another one. What do we have right here? We have Bumpy, the baby Ankylosaurus. Of course, I have brought the adult fully grown version of Bumpy as well. It is a raw attack. Pretty cool figure, I would say. Ankylosaurus is known as the fused lizard. You guys should know why, right? Because the body, the bones inside his body are all fused together to form a very strong armor against predator. Next up, let's have a look. Let's just pick one of this. Maybe the Joe Sternberger. The Joe Sternberger, this figure is actually from the 93 classic, the JP 30th anniversary captive collection. Joe Sternberger. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of, what does the name mean for a Joe Sternberger? If you guys still remember, please let me know down below. Joe Sternberger, we actually have like 3 figures. Okay, the mini one, the one from the Hammond collection, as well as the Ferocious pack. But I've only brought one to show you guys, and I love this figure. Okay, let's reach into the box and grab hold of another one. What do we have right here? A Sticky Moloch. And of course, I have brought one that is very similar. This is actually the battle damage, which is kind of rare. Sticky Moloch is basically known as the River Styx Demon. It is a herbivorous dinosaur, which is some sort like related to Pachycephalosaurus. It also has very thick bones on its skull, on its head, which basically makes it a good defensive weapon against predators as well. Next, Majungasaurus, guys. Alright, let's have a look at the adult version. I brought the exact same variation. It is a Soundstrike. Somehow, I think that the arms are actually inverted. They look very weird. And of course, I need the help of you guys to tell me what does the name mean for a Majungasaurus, okay? Let me know down below. Okay guys, let's have a look at another figure from the mystery box. How about this one? Baryonyx, a nice one. And do you guys know that this is actually from McDonald's Happy Meal? You're able to twist the tail and the head will just move along. Very cute. Let's have a look at the Chaos Effect Baryonyx. This is basically the adult version. It's actually one of my favorite ones. And the sounds are not working as well, but let's try to replace the batteries to see if they still work. Alright guys, so even after surgery, I wasn't able to save Chaos from regaining her voice because after changing the batteries and just trying to clean things up, it still doesn't work. So I have basically removed the battery. So yep, we won't be hearing Chaos roaring again. But I think we do have another Chaos figure somewhere on top. I think so. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna check it out later on, okay? So yeah, probably we'll do another unboxing of Chaos really soon. But we'll see about that, because I really do want to keep that particular chaos in its box. So let's have a look at another one. Okay, so what do we have right here? Gallimimus, the chicken mimic. Of course, I have brought the one which is closest to this color. I don't have the yellow version, but what I have is like a very pale green version right here, which I think looks pretty close. So baby version and the adult version. Okay, let's move on to the next one. How about let's pick another one from the mystery box? I think we are just left with a few more. Okay, what is this? This is basically beta. So beta's adult form is basically blue, I would say. So I have brought one, which is the extreme damage blue right here. So mother and its baby. So Swift Caesar is basically known as, and not too sure whether you guys have actually scanned this before. You can see this is quite a big one, so you can scan beta into FX app if you guys have not done so. Alright, let's move on to another figure. How about this one? Ouranosaurus, guys. So yep, Ouranosaurus is known as the brave lizard. I've actually brought the one and only one that we have. It is a raw attack figure. So recently we have actually done a dark build dinosaur. So I think that was quite a cool, video, which you guys really love it. So yep, young version and the adult version. Ouranosaurus. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what else we have inside this box. How about this one closest to me? We have an Indoraptor. Okay, Indoraptor. Do you guys know what does Indoraptor mean? Is there like a specific name for the Indoraptor? I'm not exactly sure. So if you guys have any idea, please let me know down below. So what did I bring? I have brought this one, which is the Grab and Growl Indoraptor. So it's quite a nice one, as you guys can see. There's a button right here, and there's another one on top. This one, if you pull it backwards, yep, this is basically the one. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next figure. Let's finish. There are two more figures left in this mini egg right here. We have a, oh my goodness, another Gallimimus. Okay, I think that's fine. Another Gallimimus and a mini Lytrosaurus. Let's take a look at the Lytrosaurus first, okay? I've actually brought this one, which came along with Macy. I do not know what does the name mean for Lytrosaurus, but I do know it was a prehistoric herbivorous animal. It's not exactly a dinosaur, as you guys can see. Yep, and this is basically the mini version. Okay, for the Gallimimus, this is basically from the 30th anniversary captive collection. So what I intend to do is to pick up the one from the Hammond collection. Just give me a second, guys. Right, guys, so this is the Hammond collection Gallimimus. I think this is a brilliant figure. In terms of the coloration, it definitely does not look like the one that I've shown you guys just now. I would prefer it to be slightly paler in color, closer to this minifigure. I think that will make it look even nicer. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Alright, next up, let's have a look at what's inside, what's left inside. Okay, what do we have? Allosaurus. This is quite a cute one. This is basically the wall pop-up, and I love this coloration. Of course, I have brought the adult version right here, guys. This is actually the extreme damage Allosaurus. You can see the colors look exactly the same, very similar. Navy dark blue patterns on his body against this very pale earth tone, which looks very nice. So like I've mentioned, this is actually the best ever extreme damage figure because it comes with battle damage mechanism, and you can also lift up the rib cage. You're able to press the body right here. It also comes with a button right here at the top. Awesome one. You're able to move the tail. And what I like about this figure is that they have actually painted the tongue in dark blue, which I think looks absolutely magnificent. But very weird, they've actually painted the toe claws, but not the claws right here. So that makes it look incomplete to me. But Allosaurus is a beautiful carnivorous dinosaur. Hopefully they come up with a repaint of this. That would be awesome. And Allosaurus is basically known as the different lizard. Alright, let me reach into the mystery box to see what else we got, okay? Gigar, a baby Giganotosaurus right here. This figure of mine, I think it is faulty. It can closed. Yeah, but I think it's fine. For the adult version, I've of course brought the one and only Strike and what is it? Strike and Raw, I think. Strike and Raw Giganotosaurus figure right here. Beautiful figure. It's time for us to clean the figure up because of this Regis right here. It traps dust pretty easily, so you have to clean all this Regis right over here. So beautiful Gigar. Okay, it comes with a button right here. Okay, and another button at the bottom of the tail that moves the jaw. Okay, let's clean this figure together, shall we? Let's clean this up together. Okay, let's do a quick clean together. It's very basic. Just, take a piece of wet wipe and just clean the Regis using your fingers like this. Make sure it's clean. I think this button is the space where a lot of dust will actually get trapped. So you have to clean this on up, otherwise it will get very, very dirty in no time. So clean the Regis right here as well. Yep, it looks very good and new. So I don't really play with my figures. I just use them for my videos and I display them. So normally my figures, they are in pretty good condition, I would say. Not in perfect condition, but pretty good, I would say, for sure. Okay, I think we are more or less done with cleaning this figure. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, let's see what are left inside this box. Okay, what do we have? Mini Indominus Rex. So Indominus Rex is basically known as the Untamable King. Alright, Indominus Rex, Untamable King. I have brought the extreme damage. I've actually put like a little scotch tape right here to prevent the jaw from closing, to make it, look fiercer when I'm taking a photo for a thumbnail. So I've brought the extreme damage Indominus Rex. Do you guys know that there will be a new camouflage and battle Indominus Rex coming out really soon? I have placed an order. It is mentioned to be arriving at my doorstep on June 7th, so I can't wait to receive it. Once I receive it, I will be doing an Indominus Rex collection video for you guys for sure, so stay tuned for that, okay? So, baby Indominus Rex. Indominus Rex is well known for its bright red eyes, which looks very, very intimidating, I would say. Okay, let's move on and take a look at what are left in the box. Okay, right here we have a baby Triceratops that comes with this little, what do you call this? It looks like a handle. You basically snap it onto its body and you're able to hold it like this. Baby Triceratops, this came along with Dr. Ian Malcolm, or was it Dr. Alan Grant? I can't remember. I need to look at that box. So Triceratops, of course, I have brought one. But I didn't bring the usual one. I brought this one because the colors is actually pretty close. The battle damage Triceratops green variation. There is an orange variation as well. So Triceratops is basically known as the three-horned face. You guys should know it by heart. No, I know that you guys actually know more than me, to be honest. Okay, I think we are just left with like 2 to 3 of them in the box. Let's have a look at this. A Triceratops tiger, guys. Okay, so beautiful wall pop-up. I'm not a huge fan of wall pop-ups, to be honest, because they have this problem. They can't seem to stay in one position. So a Triceratops tiger, of course, I have brought the one and only a Triceratops tiger extreme damage. So a Triceratops, they are actually bigger than Velociraptors, and they are known as the savage teeth. Okay, they are much stronger in build, and I don't think in terms of speed they are faster than the Velociraptors. So, and here we have Ghost. Ghost is basically the nickname of the white a Triceratops in Jurassic World Dominion. So this is the white version, a Triceratops Ghost. I like Ghost the most because it is easily recognizable, and I love the color contrast between the dark brown stripes against its white body. So I feel in terms of coloration, it looks very cool. So it is actually my most favorite one. If you ask me in terms of the personality, I can't really tell which is which. In the movie, they all look very similar, but when it comes to the figurines, you can see the clear difference. And of course, right here we have red. So I have brought a Triceratops red here as well. So red is also easily recognizable. It is basically covered in one single color when it comes to the body, and of course it has patterns which is lighter in shade. Okay, I think we have come to our last figure, guys. No, two more. Dilophosaurus, which I have totally forgotten to bring, but it's okay. I can actually show you guys the Hammond collection and the Moros Intrepidus. Moros Intrepidus, yes, I have brought one, which is the one. I mean, we have two Moros Intrepidus adult figure. This is basically from the Ferocious pack. Quite a nice figure, I would say. Beautiful figure. And for the Dilophosaurus, let me just pick up our camera and show you maybe, the Dilophosaurus, okay? So let's move over here, guys. So Dilophosaurus, we definitely have the one from the Hammond collection. And yes, I need to give you guys an update in the Monster Island room, okay? So let me just turn on the lights. As promised, okay, let me just turn on the lights right here. Okay, I've actually put an air purifier because I feel the air right here is not very fresh. So you can see this is basically our Monster Island room. I have did a lot of revamp in this room. So this section right here actually contains Masters of the Universe, which was actually my childhood animation, okay? And here is basically my small collection of Godzilla figures. I do like Dragon Ball. I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball when I was young, but I've totally stopped it. I don't intend to collect more Dragon Ball stuff because that will take up a lot of space. So right here will be basically all the different Masters of the Universe collectibles, which I intend to display. Only the limited edition. I won't be getting every single figure. That will be way too much for me to collect. So right here, it's basically what I call the basement hideout. It used to be a very dark area. You guys, not too sure whether you guys remember. So it was basically a space where we put, Mrs. Dan put all her unwanted stuff like luggages and stuff like that. It was super messy. So I spent an entire day to clean up this little, it's like a bunker, this little hideout. And I did all this lighting on my own. And right now it's looking very cool. So this is the space where I put some of the figures that I intend to maybe sell off, or some of them are actually empty boxes. This is a Corythosaurus, which I intend to keep. I'll probably sell it away, it depends. Yeah, some of my spare figures, as you guys can see right there, the chest set is one I intend to keep. The Proceratosaurus is basically one that I intend to maybe sell it off, locally in my country. But my intention, I don't run a business. These are basically some of my spare figures, which I may be keeping them for future, or yeah, who knows. Okay, so this part, I intend to keep all my plush figures. There'll be 100 of them. There'll be no way that we can store all of them, in this area. So we will probably need another cabinet, which we will be putting our plush figures right there. But of course, I'll be displaying some of them right here as well. There'll be another cabinet to be built, to be placed right here as well. Yeah, so this is basically what is known as the basement dino hideout, okay? So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, this video is probably pre-recorded for my trip in Japan. So when you're watching this, I'm probably in Japan, and hopefully I'll be able to get lots of cool dinosaurs right over there, okay? Thanks for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.